I just went live. I am not prepared. All right, here we go. Hey guys, maybe I should keep my old band spectacles on. And before we forget, a pound of flesh for the charity. Yes, a pound of flesh for the charity. Okay. Look at this juicy treat. Look at this juicy treat. Why am I off camera? Huh? I should be doing everything on camera here. Add. There we go. Boom. We have guest. There's add. What I'm doing. Cat, what are you doing, Cat? What's up?
Up, man? How's life? Is that a pigskin
Yeah. Ha.
for
Oh,
charity?
yep. A pound of flesh for charity. There you go. She
Hell
is
yeah.
appeased. She is appeased. Oh,
My dogs will handle that in like 3 seconds.
yeah. She used to, man. She's getting old. She's like 18 years old. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I used to be able to throw things at her. Big, heavy, like like the big dog bone rawhide stir, like that. I could throw it
Oh
at her as
yeah.
hard as I wanted to, and she'd catch it in the middle of the air and just but not so much anymore. Now it's her teeth hurt and everything. And oh, we got some people here. Mark, Lavender, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. Hey everybody, welcome to Lackluster Friday.
I have no
Thumbs
light
down
to
and
be
fuck
able to.
you. Go ahead.
I said I have no light to be able to do that, but I'm with y'all. Thumbs down. Fuck you. Hey, thanks for
Everybody,
having me,
yeah,
brother. I do appreciate it.
yeah, man. Thank you. This is cool. If you can get into chat and drop the link, and so everybody can copy the link and we can keep this rolling. This is the only way I figured out that it works. uh,
Oh, I'm not good at that. I think somebody like Blaine, who's a super mod, might be able to do that because they can invite guests and stuff like that.
But I can make you a super mod. So I can just do that at will. Yes. Well, they really don't have power to do that. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
Blaine is very knowledgeable. Uh,
I thought they did if they were in the chat, if they're
they
up
can,
on
they can
panel.
yeah, chat super mods, managing moderators. They can do stuff like they can uh, basically boot anybody, and of course they can affect the live, like the slow mo and all that stuff. Uh, they can set
Okay.
block words, hold
All right.
hold
So
things for review.
I've been using Restream, and for Restream, there's a icon with a person and an ad sign next to it, and you click on that, and the link will pop up, and I just copy that link, and then I add it to chat. I'm not sure. Is this how are we live now? Restream or Streamyard?
YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You're over 1,000 subscribers. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
everything's
sure how
on
you.
YouTube. Yeah. I did I wanted to, I thought about the restream and the what is it, the other live stream one, but I just it puts what it does is it puts too much power pull on my memory, and I can't use my phone and my videos and all that. So I have to watch what I download, whatever. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, it's a
So,
cool Samsung
however
phone,
you
but go ahead.
however you shared the link with me, you keep that same link and you post it in chat somehow, and then you click on the icon in chat, and you can.
Yeah, I don't have the options. Yeah, YouTube doesn't give me
Uh,
the options on my phone. I cannot access chat. I can't put anything in chat. I can play with chat. I'm
so
the
I get.
super moderator. I'm the super moderator, so I can do that. But I can't get in. I can't type anything in. It sucks.
Okay, so are you on your computer?
No, my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything's on my phone. So, there's a lot of options I don't get. Um, hey, everybody, this is Cat Without a Hat. I see Mark in here. I see Fang, Lavender Hand, Guardsman. Guardsman's here. I could email Guardsman the link, or Mrs. Prepping Plumber as well. Crazy Backyard Chicken Man. Region 9 till I die. Hello, hello. Stand by so I add you as a moderator. There you go.
Cheers, everybody.
Yep, cat without a hat in the house. He was just over at having his own little live, and I was over there chilling. Sorry, I'm late, folks. Like the like the thing said, the dead man's stash. I found the dead man's stash, and so that's the kind of night we're going to have tonight here at Lackluster Fridays. Right on, Mrs. P. Yeah, I should do that.
So I like the name Dead Man Stash. I feel like sometimes I'm rocking one. I'm only alive until I'm not.
Right? There's Denise, Holly, and Emo. Lisa. Hell yeah. Yeah. Dead Man Stash, man. I didn't know the guy. Did not know the guy. You know. But I thank him. I thank
Amen
him.
to that. Oh yeah, it definitely sounds like a song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, I should get back into songwriting and shit. I used to do stuff like that.
You know, me too. I haven't written in years, but I've definitely been wanting to do it more. I've been keeping my hands busy doing other things, and my mind and mouth has been busy kind of here on YouTube trying to drop thoughts as they come to me.
Right. Yeah, and I've been following it. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool journey. Yep. I like your Crackhead Chronicles. That's a
I wish
great
I
name.
could catch it all on camera.
Yeah, it's a great name too. Crackhead Chronicles. Everybody's like, "Oh, really?" Where
I'm gonna have to try and catch more on.
Yeah, do that. I mean, even if you have to make it up, I mean, it's just content, you know.
Oh, I'm not making it up, man, dude.
I
The
know
other
you're
day,
not. That's the thing. I know you're not.
So yeah, you used to live out here. So all right.
Very
So
familiar with your
the
area.
other day, there was this is Crackhead Chronicles extended version for Mad Chad. The other day, this lady was driving around back and forth in a car. She was speeding up, smoking tires. She almost ran over a dude on a moped. She hit her brake, jumped out the car, and he stopped and was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And then she hauled ass back around the block, you know, spinning tires and doing the whole skirt thing. So yeah, I wish I had my camera out for that one. I thought I was gonna witness another life or death situation.
Right. Yeah. So you never know with Crackhead Chronicles. That's the thing, because it could be life ending, or it could just be a bunch of stupidity. You know.
Absolutely. It could be the wildest thing you've ever seen, or it could just be people acting crazy and then it's tame all of a sudden.
Yeah, somebody's wearing a black eye, or worse. You know. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Something happened the other day.
I had to do the KFCs and the Taco Bells, and there was another restaurant I had to do at night in your area. I did it for years. You know, pest control. So
Ooh, I worked at Domino's, and man, the people that came in there.
Yeah, we did Papa John's, Pizza Hut. Usually it was the Pizza Hut and the Pizza Hut Taco Bell, or the Pizza Hut KFC combination. I did all KFC's too.
Bad out here.
Yeah, it was crazy,
yeah,
man.
KFC's bad.
I used to pay a crackhead to protect my truck, to guard my truck for me as I went into the restaurant and did my business.
Oh, I agree, man. I would almost call a crackhead before I'd call the police.
Yeah. I mean, this guy came walking up to me. I did it in Fayetteville as well, Fayetteville, North Carolina. The guy knew when he walked up to me. He was like, "Hey man, hey brother, hey, can I get a cigarette? Can I get a smoke? Can I get something, man? Can I get $5?" I was like, "Here, have a cigarette, man." And I think I gave him a whole pack of cigarettes. Like, here, it was like a half pack of cigarettes or whatever. And I had more in the truck. Like, here, man, go, have fun. And he's like, "Dude, oh bro, I'll do whatever you want." And I was like, "Yo, okay, all right, you're that kind of crackhead. Now those kind of crackheads are fun. You can play with those crackheads, man, and they will work for you. They're like, 'Oh, you got a job? Yeah, I'll do it for you, son.'"
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
And he did, man.
Whenever I
He
worked
sit
at
out there.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, he sit out there and he knew all the crackheads. All the crackheads knew him. And he just took charge. He's like, I'm in charge. Get out of here. I said, right on,
Hell
dude.
yeah! I worked at Cracker Barrel, and I gave this dude $5 a night, and he would haul all the trash. So I would just drop it out the back, and he'd haul it to the dumpster.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Lots of places like lots of deals like that going on. Myrtle Beach. Everywhere I ever went, you see that, you know, and it's kind of a community. It really is.
Yeah. And
I mean,
and see if it's not crackheads, is sometimes it's just somebody down on their luck that's like, hey man, I'll do anything because I'm hungry right now. $5, and I can get the meal at the Wendy's.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you do see that. We used to have, and it was interesting. This guy came through. He was by choice. He was homeless, but he traveled. He had a backpack. He had a bedroll. He had a dog. You know,
That's
he
my brother all the way. That's what my brother's doing.
and he wherever he found a place to park, he would lay out all this stuff that he was selling and making. He was making and selling stuff, and he would just lay it out on a bedroll on a. I mean, you check it out; it's an actual wool blanket, you know. So dude was smart. I was like,
Nice.
how do you camp? How do you live? How do you, do all this on your back with your dog? I'm like, wow, he's been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's been all up and down the East Coast, West Coast, traveled into the
Absolutely.
mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother does that now. What my brother learned to do is he trades for gems and crystals, and he wraps them in wire. So he'll use copper wire, silver
Yep.
wire, or
I've seen
gold
it.
wire,
Yep.
and he'll implement them in there, and that's what he uses to make his money to do his thing.
Virginia Beach is well known for that. You can find anything you want. I mean, they'll make pipes for you. They'll make little daggers for you out of crystals. They'll
Oh
do
yeah,
custom jobs. You
he's a
want one of yourself, they'll do it right there in front of you. Yeah.
yeah. That's the best thing about tramps, man. They're all willing to share their information and smoke a bowl and just hang out and talk some shit.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, he was cool. But there were times when he would just go, rah! Yelling at somebody across the street that was not there. And so I had to deal with that part. That was like, okay, I feel you, bro. Who you yelling at? You don't ask. You're like, okay, whatever. Carry on with your
I get it.
conversation.
I get it. Sometimes, man, I'm just feeling it, so I howl at the moon. Everybody looks at me crazy, but damn it if it don't make me feel better.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was doing. I mean, I could see real anger in his face when he was doing it, but and his dog was an adventurist. His dog, he would sit down, his dog would wander off. It had tags. It had a big old freaking handkerchief on. I think he had a little. He would put a handle on him. Yeah, he had the whole setup. He could take his dog and hook it to him and climb a mountain if he wanted to. So
Nice.
he's done it a few times. I was like, But yeah, he's just walking. His dog would just run around and come back muddy and dirty, and like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, so when you're having those adventures, sometimes people fall into your group and they'll travel with you for a while, and then they'll fall out, and you got to go do your own thing. But you still stay in touch. I'm still in touch with some of my old tramp friends, man. I learned some of the coolest things from them people, dude.
Yep.
And it was always fun, man. Always fun.
Yep. I did a lot of that in my pre-Marine Corps and during my Marine Corps days, and of course afterwards. When I got out, it was just me and a sea bag and the world, and I did it.
Man, from the time I was 15 working a job, being able to drive till I turned 21 and had kids, I was doing it, man. I traveled kind of Ohio, West Virginia, Tennessee, Florida, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, Texas, Louisiana. It was a lot of fun, man. You meet some really cool freaking people.
Yep. Train jumping, ever done any of that? That's fun.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever I lived in Columbia, I train hopped every day. The train down to the river, and I'd go jump off the train bridge.
Oh yeah.
There might still be a couple videos up of that. And so like my brother, with all his traveling, he never hopped any trains. And him hopping trains with me over the summer, he was like, dude, I'm gonna hop a train and I'm going to Florida for the winter because it's too fucking cold in South Carolina. So he hauled down to Florida, but he took a train.
Damn. I mean, they're
I
very
started my
resourceful
little.
nowadays, but as a kid, I lived in the inner city, and that's how I got to school. Is I grabbed a train, and it was only going at like 2 miles an
Oh,
hour, through the city. But
nice. Yeah, they don't go fast through the city, but once they get to a certain spot, they'll really
yeah,
pump on it, and next thing you know, you're going 75, 80.
yeah, bumpy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
Yeah.
missed my get off spot on a few occasions, and ended up having to get my wife having to come get me. I missed the river and ended up a couple towns over.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it was a learning experience.
Yeah, I think it's indicative too of man. Man has to get out and explore and wander and find himself.
Dude,
Get lost to find himself. That's what I
absolutely,
used to call it.
absolutely. Absolutely, man. Men are fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, we are charged with protecting the family and making sure that they're good. So we go out, we hunter, we gather, we brave the unknown in order to, take care of our family when we get back home.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We learn those skills that way by being out there in with nothing, no help, just you and the elements. It's something. It,
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. You might struggle a little bit, but you got to figure it out. Otherwise, you're going to go without. You won't have what you need. It's going to be a long struggle to a short end.
wow. I like Region 9 here. I wanted to do this too. Canoe down the Mississippi River. Uh, badass. I wanted to do the South Carolina roll. I wanted to come through Lake Norman. I wanted to go all the way down into the Palmetto State, all the way through, and you can just literally float. You gotta carry your boat sometimes, but you just float down the rivers. That would have been cool.
I did that in Arkansas and Missouri. I floated the Big Elk River. I believe I don't know. It's called the Big Elk Camp. I can't remember the name of the river, but the river sits along that campgrounds, and we always went up there camping growing up. And the one year we chose to float it in a canoe, we walked 90% of the way.
It gets hairy. It does. You'd be like, shit, this is impassable.
It was the worst experience. Usually there's like 100 people out there trying to get on a canoe and float the river, and we were the only people that time.
Wow, that's great. Hell yeah.
Oh,
And Lake
a lot
Norman,
of
I mean,
character building.
have you heard of Lake Norman? That's a party. If you have a
Oh
boat,
yeah, Lake Norman.
yeah, just everybody moors up together, and it's there you go, big flotilla,
That's
party
that's
flotilla,
dude.
party
That's kind of
island.
like out at Lake. That Yeah, dude. That's like Lake Murray out here in South Carolina. Everybody goes out to Lake Murray, and
I've been
they land their boats on the islands out there. And dude, it is just a crazy party, man. Everybody brings out their, you know, like guns got their disease, so they pull that out, and everybody just has a good time.
there.
Alcohol, smoke, whatever.
Everybody's asking. This is Cat Without a Hat, rural prepper. Yeah, yeah. I've been to Bonner. I got started. I went to Bonnaroo. I went to the Ocala festival. That was pretty wild. I've been to the uh, man, all kinds of places, and it's just me and a sea bag. You know, uh,
Oh yeah, dude. The
Grandfather
festivals are the
Mountain,
best, man.
Ocala, Florida thing. It's a hell of a thing walking through a forest and you're swimming through foam. It's like they turn the forest into a foam party, and you're just like, what? What you doing?
What, dude?
What y'all doing?
I've never heard anything like that, but that is
Oh yeah,
awesome.
Ocala, Florida is wild, man. And you'll just you'll walk up on a bunch of naked hippies, and they're like, hey, how you doing? Have a seat.
Cheers, everybody.
Let's go. I'm on water.
I'm drinking Pernicious. It's IPA. It's like 8% or something like that.
Oh, you like the idea. There's only one IPA I like, and I can only stand it because it really gets me fucked up, and that's Voodoo Ranger. That's the only one I like. That's the only one I'm willing to try. Don't not an IPA man here, but I do
Oh, I
understand
like.
it's just too hoppy and nasally for me, and the stench. And anyway, it doesn't
Yeah,
treat me.
yeah. You usually once I get past the first or second one, the rest of the night's a good night. But getting the first one down was is sometimes a little bit tough. But I like Elysian and Dogfish Head and hazy little thing IPAs. Yeah, that's
That's
just what
cool.
I prefer to drink.
I've tried some of them. I mean, I'll try it because I still want to find. There's still hope for me, right? I still want to find another IPA that I like. But so I gotta go through the pain of going. Oh, that's disgusting. No, thank you. I don't like it. But I'll keep going. Like they've got one
Yeah.
here. It's called Rheingeist. It's a very very musky IPA. Yeah,
Oh,
Rheingeist.
okay, nice.
Yeah. I like the great
Uh,
there's some good stuff here. I like the Great Lakes people with their beer. They do a lot of different IPAs. I stay away from 'em, of course, but uh, there's another one, the Raja, the Blue Raja, the Red Raja. I forget. There's another one here. It's like
you
made by
know,
the Indian.
every time they come out with an IPA, next thing you know, they got 5 or 6 other flavors, and that's when it starts getting kind of generic. It starts tasting like everything else.
Yeah, once you start seeing art forms on their on the packaging, something's up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I used to like 420s, and then I don't know, they kind of got bland. But how's the weather your way? Any more information on any of the toxic spill? Anything affecting you your way?
Well, I'm in Cleveland, so I am upwind and upstream from everything, and it's proof because we've had some great weather, in the 60s and 30s and whatever. Now it is literally dropping down to the 30s. It's rained all damn day, and now it's going to snow. So welcome to Cleveland. Some call it climate
Yeah,
change. We call it weather. Just wait 5 minutes and it'll all change. And it's all coming from the
yeah,
north, from the west. So, or we generated ourselves. Lake effect.
yeah. That's almost any state you're in, though. You wait a little bit, and the weather's going to change. But apparently, yeah, the changes you're seeing are far more drastic than than
I
what
like it.
I'm seeing at the moment.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I know what you're going through because I've been there, 20 years. It's a great time though. It's a great time that pre-spring for South Carolina is beautiful. And
Yeah,
going into spring.
I've been here for 30 years, man. 30 years. So, and I still don't know what the weather's going to do year to year.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. I love South Carolina. We would be out there just, I crawled the inlets, fishing and gathering everything I could and eating.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. So how much do you
and,
miss Bojangles being up there?
oh yeah, the Bojangles. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's a
That's a
few of them
staple
now.
around here, man.
There's a few of them now. I used to eat it at Bojangles. Yep. I used to love the chicken fillet, chicken fillet biscuit with
Yeah.
cheese. It had to have cheese. And that was it. That's all
Yes,
I needed.
sir. Yeah, anytime I leave state, the first thing I do when I come back to South Carolina is I eat me some Bojangles.
Oh yeah,
Nothing reminds me of home like Bojangles, man. That's sitting around the dinner table with
best
the
biscuits,
family.
the best biscuits, the best chicken. You
Oh
know,
yeah, by
and
far.
everything else
I
is
love.
good too. Dirty rice, all
They
that.
got they got the perfect amount of spicy, and the dirty rice is the best side they have by far.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. I miss it. They don't have that here. I have to travel. Waffle House. They don't have Waffle House here. The closest Waffle House here is like 50 miles away or something.
Oh wow. See, out here it's a joke. It's a joke because if Waffle House is closed, you know it's going to be a fucking emergency.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Waffle House is wide the fuck open. Like,
Yes.
I'm
The
sorry if
awful
I curse
waffle.
too much.
Right?
Tell me to turn it back.
No, you say what you want. exactly. I
I just,
welcome.
I just got to remember I'm on somebody else's channel sometimes.
I don't give a fuck. I'd say all kinds of fucked up shit.
Heard, brother. I appreciate it.
See, Greta has a blue waffle. That's and I get this from chat, so it's
Oh
not just me;
God,
it's everybody
no!
else too.
Whatever you do, don't look up blue waffle on Google.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Mrs. P is already puking over there, right?
Yeah, you know
Cerviphile,
that's the prank they told you in middle school. Hey, have you heard of a blue waffle? You should look it up.
man. Well, I mean, it's funny too because in the Marine Corps we have a tradition called shellbacking, and that's one of the things that you eat is a blue waffle.
Oh no!
Yep. Tie dye. They literally dyed a waffle blue, and well, they cover it in syrup and then slap it on you. But that's your food. You peel it off and eat it. Can I have some butter? And they smash it with butter. Whatever you ask for at the chow hall, where you're going through the shellback initiation, they throw it at you, and it just sticks to
Oh,
you.
okay. I was about to ask if you were definitely talking about food, but you mentioned the chow hall, so there's no confusion now.
Yep. Yep. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I mean, everybody knows. Discernment file says blueberry waffle. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're lucky. Oh, oh man. And that's a myth, right? That's one of those myths. It's not actually real. But it's so disgusting that it's worth noting.
Oh, you remember International House of Pancakes, right? You remember when they
Yes, I
changed their name? Yeah, you remember when they changed their name to IHOB, IHOB, and then they
I
said the B stood for burgers.
yeah. I hob the knob,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was just for attention. They got a lot of attention, man. Wendy's and Burger King all started trash talking. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah. What was the one? The Burger King, the king himself was beating up somebody. Was it Ronald McDonald? Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Oh
That
man, the McDonald's. Oof. I done a lot of those too. I did those as well.
that kind of reminds me of Joe Morgan and Food Wars, man.
Yeah.
I like that series he's got on the Food Wars. That stuff's cool.
I haven't watched TV in a while. I'm not familiar. Is that
No,
the
Joe
big guy?
Morgan. No, Joe Morgan and the Food Wars. Joe
I'm
Morgan with the
oh
channel on YouTube.
oh okay, yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't done a Food Wars in a while. I asked him the other night. I was like, "Hey," I kind of gave him a recommendation. I asked him how he liked his steak cooked. We need a Food
Oh,
Wars
okay.
on steak.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
you
You
guys
remember
had
the
your
the
oh,
mayo?
this is the actual food war you're going with. Oh, you're in a food war with Joe Morgan.
No, he talks about the Food Wars. You remember the mayo and Miracle Whip thing? Some people like mayo. Some people like Miracle Whip. If you're gonna
I
go with
do remember
mayo, me personally, I like
that.
Duke's mayonnaise, regular
Yeah.
mayonnaise, man.
See, I'm Dukes. I'm Team Dukes. I got to be
Hell
Team
yeah,
Dukes.
me too.
So yeah, bring it on. We can go. It's got to be Team Dukes. I don't know. I
Yeah,
like
right
my
on, brother.
condiments, but I like them, a certain way. Steak, I don't know. I mean, there's thousands of ways to eat a steak, though. Ways to cook it, ways to season it, ways to
Uh,
marinate it, ways to age it. You know,
there's more ways to cook and eat an egg.
that is
That
true.
so a fun fact for you guys: the 100 ruffles in a chef's hat is to represent the 100 different ways an egg can be cooked.
Oh wow, damn. Yeah, you think
Yes,
about it,
sir.
egg, quiche, baking, everything.
Absolutely.
Salads, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, man.
bake. You,
I
you
was
can
a
make
chef for
anything.
years.
Yeah, it is. It is. I
Yeah.
love my eggs. I love my eggs. Eggs, folks, they are they're the best. They got everything. They got proteins. They got all the vitamins you need, minerals. Eggs are a superfood. Great for your dogs
And if
too.
you can, and if you can, Raise your own chickens, ducks, quail, turkeys, and produce your own eggs. Then you know where they come from and what goes into them.
Yeah, I'm starting to get local eggs. It's pretty cool. I just got a free dozen of eggs. Like, hey, thanks for your patronage. Here's a free dozen of eggs. Whatever. I mean, the eggs were like green, brown, white, off white.
Right, right
Hey, they're
on,
good.
man. So I got my dad into raising eggs again, and he's got more than he can eat. So before my birds started laying, he was giving us eggs, and he shares a lot at work. So he'll show up with eggs at work and kind of give them to random people. Well, the random people show up to work, and they're like, "Hey, man, I just made some pork sausage. You want some? Come get it."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we all that way. It's awesome, man.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
bartering.
That's how this community is. Seriously. I mean, it's food. It is some of the best food I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you start making it at home and you're real aware of the ingredients that go into it, oh man, the taste is so much different. It's so much more fresh and
Yeah. Yeah, I
game
mean, I
changer
walk in
for
my
sure.
apartment, everybody, oh, you can smell the different kind of foods. And and especially if they're in your neighborhood area, they're going to give you some. They're going to knock on your door and go, hey, here you go. What do you think? Bye. And they leave. It's just like, boom, here's food. Bye.
So I've
Oh,
moved.
okay.
So dude, that's so fucking awesome. I used to live in the city, and that's how we were. I knew everybody that had a garden that had eggs. We all looked out for each other. We shared plants and the whole nine. And now that I'm out in the county, it's a little bit different, but I'm still in touch with those people, and we can still do the same stuff, man.
Yeah, and you're going to find it there too. I mean, that's pretty cool. You just got to get to know folks or whatever, which I understand is kind of hard nowadays. Uh,
It's not hard. All you got to do is, you knock on your neighbor's door and you bring a cake over. If they're not home, you leave a note. You take the cake back home. You eat it yourself, and whenever they get in touch, then you take them something.
I like that.
Like
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
it's old school mentality, man. And
I
that's
remember
what I was.
when I first drove up in the moving van. It's all about balcony living here, and this guy was like, "Hey, you moving in?" I was like, "Yes, sir." He was an older gentleman. He goes, "You a veteran?" Looking at me all crazy, like I was like, "Yes, sir." I was Marine. I was like, "Hold on a second." He goes back and he throws me a beer. He just throws it off the second story balcony at me. Zoom. uh, hey, thanks. Give me a beer, and
Right
he's
there.
like, yeah. He's like, I can't help you move, but I can give you a beer. And I was like, damn, thank you very much, man. Welcome to Cleveland. And then after that, moving stuff back and forth. And he comes back out again, goes, you want another one? And that's when we talked, right? That's when we were like, oh, okay, hey, my name is, and what's up? And so that's how I met him.
Slim Shady. Right on,
Very
man.
cool.
Dude, that's cool, man. That's the best way to meet people. Like minded. Hey, you look like you're having a hard time. Drink a beer and relax for a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Don't take life so hard. It sucks right now, but it's gonna get better. Sit back and enjoy where you're at in the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see, folks. We got snow. We need snow. Yeah, the neighbors. And you know what? I want to buy a house here. I want to buy a house maybe in the suburbs because it's all about the suburban living. It really is. I mean, I could literally walk down the street and I could stop. I would get stopped and get handed food and candies and beers and that corned beef sandwiches is coming up soon for actually now actually the diocese guy said, hey, it's okay, you Catholics, you can eat corned beef on Fridays, you just got to pick another day. So Cleveland is going crazy with corned beef right now, and it's just flowing. Yeah, you want a corned beef sandwich? Yeah, here we go, bye. Damn.
Yeah, corned beef used to be real popular around here, but you see it in sale in stores a lot more often. So I grew up on corned beef and cabbage, and it's not as common in households anymore. You could cook some corned beef and cabbage up and eat for a few days on a large family.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the great thing about here is there's so many different cultures. and they all, I mean, like old country cultures, and they got their own food. It's it is. It's great. One of my favorite places to go is a Vietnamese restaurant. You know, it's owned by a family. It's all old school, and it's all real good. You know.
You know what? I got a lot of respect for Asian people because they do keep it close to home when it comes to anything like that. They feed each
Oh yeah.
other, they
Yep.
employ each other, and I, that's what a lot of people have lost these days. You got to have each other's back, otherwise, you can't really get anywhere, especially when it comes to trying to get anything done with government.
Yeah. And you know, they know this because that's where they grew up. There's nothing there. There's not, matter of fact, it's worse. You've got roving bands of idiots with guns that just roll through your village and take what they want. And so, it's like, oh, fuck. Here I am trying to
Yeah,
grow some tomatoes and, and live my life in this hut, smoking some really good Vietnamese stuff. And here you come along with machetes and guns, taking everything. So they know. And of course, the government will show up. The government will show up and go, hey, you're going this way and you're going that way. You're coming with us. You're like, no, no. So they come here and it's like, well, fuck. Might as well take advantage. And yeah, the whole family, man. I mean, I know grandma. I know the daughters. I know the patriarch and the matriarch. So you learn more about how their family. Everything is about family with them. It's all
yeah.
about family.
It's the same thing with the Amish, man. Why do you think they've survived so long and they don't have to rely on anybody outside of themselves?
Yeah,
If Americans could figure out a bartering system or something, we could really do away with a lot of the stuff going on in this world. We could definitely make it better for each other versus
absolutely.
those
And that's
who
how you
try to
system.
rule over us.
I call it, we're dealing with a system, and the system sucks. So why not don't system,
100. Yep.
you know? Fuck them, turn your back on them and let's do shit for ourselves, you know? I've got some cows, you've got some chickens, boom. Here we go. We're making stuff. We're making badass shit, you know? And everybody's going to
Oh
be
yeah.
coming for us going, hey, what's up? How can I be your friend? You know, how can we help?
At that,
How can you help?
at,
How can I be of service? How can you help? How can I help? And then it's like, okay, now that's a community. And we can literally,
yep.
that's how people survive for thousands upon thousands of years. And we think that government's going to
Amen.
make everything better.
Yep. But something's changed within people's mentality for you know, that to not be commonplace anymore. Everybody's kind of selfish these days. Not everybody, but the majority of people tend to be, I feel like, from what I've seen.
Absolutely. Preoccupied, I call it. It's kind of a preoccupation. Like, I'm just gonna, and I'm
Well,
I and I'm guilty of it too. I'm doing it. I moved to the big city to make my fortune, and I am.
absolutely.
And
It goes back
but
to what me and 300 were talking about in the live earlier. As long as the AC and the power and,
yeah,
TV and everything's on, things will remain the same.
right,
No,
yeah.
nobody's forced to do anything at that point. They don't have to change. They just get to be content.
And going back to what we were talking about, that's the realization of the wild man coming back into society. And seeing how society works, and you're like, really, guys, y'all should go out there.
Absolutely. We forgot that we were cavemen and used to drag the ladies in by the hair,
That's right,
so to
and they
speak.
liked it.
Yeah, they
They
did.
stuck around. I mean, they stuck around. They fed us. You know, uh, they cleaned the animals. They made clothes. It's amazing. It's amazing how that worked. But yeah, we need more man, and man needs to get out in the wilderness and find himself. That's
Amen.
that would be my message. To anyone, to any
I
country.
can agree with that 100%, man. Anytime I found myself in nature, I can sit by a river and listen to the river trickle and have a fishing line out, and nothing's not. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I have to I will have to say about Cleveland, it's pretty wild here anyway. Uh Johnny Peeps, stand by. But they did a good job of mixing big city and the wild outdoors, because you can literally be out in the wild outdoors like that. You know,
Oh
you're
yeah.
out there. And
So
you're like, wow, this is
last time I was in Ohio, I was out in Worcester, Ohio,
Worcester.
and I
Yeah,
went and hung. Yeah, there's
never been
nothing
there, but
but fucking there's nothing but cow fields and you know cow patties and all that shit out there. There ain't much. It's just farms and landowners. Like that's it.
yeah,
I went out to a river down there. The best time I ever freaking had.
right on.
That,
I have
that's
to
back
address
whenever I
this
was
with some
about
funniest shit
17.
here. Discernment Files. He says, "I just trashed the papacy. I'll probably get you a strike." Discernment Files. I don't know what he said, but I'm pretty sure they won't agree. But hey, you can say what you want, man. It's cool. Oh man, that's great.
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, the fishing out here. Oh my god, I haven't been to the lake yet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that
y'all got
maybe this
trout. Y'all got trout, catfish, brim, bass. Y'all got everything out there. In South
everything.
Carolina, it's hard to fish for trout. It's got to be the perfect time of year, perfect temperature. Otherwise, you won't see them. And you got to be in the right river too.
Yep. Yep, I remember going flounder, spot tail, blues. It was all we all knew. This. I mean, the big thing in on the beach is when the spots are running, and there's no limit on how many spots you can catch, and they're as big as your hand, and you can catch 1,000 of them. And that's
Oh, the
and they
channel
have
cat.
spot barbecues.
Yeah, channel cat. They're where we
Oh,
always
you're
call
talking
them
about
channel
catfish.
cat.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
Uh,
cat. Oh no, I'm just general anything. Saltwater and freshwater fishing.
yeah. Okay.
I've done a little bit of all that. It's fun stuff, man. I enjoy it. I
Oh,
wish I
yeah.
could do more saltwater fishing.
I have to say it was pretty fun. I mean, sometimes because you're catching all this amazing stuff, and you're like, wow, pretty cool. And there's also crabs. You can forage. There's a lot of foraging too. Clams, clam season. Oh man, clam season is amazing. Shrimp season.
When the saltwater eating is a lot better fish than the freshwater fish because of all the contamination. If you look at the contamination zones that the U.S. has, uh, the Midwest is about the only untouched area, and there's only certain parts of that as well. Like you got to just be in the right spot, but it's
Yeah,
all contaminated to some extent.
I've got a story about that too. In the Intracoastal Waterway, which is right off the beach there. I'm laughing at Chicken Man here. But yeah, you can catch these amazing, massive fucking catfish, man. Massive. They're fucking huge. Their heads like that. But problem is when you cut into them,
It's illegal to
the
be
meat.
real men. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, when you cut into the meat, it's all green. Like everything inside the fish is green, and it comes from the fucking pollution and everything. In the DNR says that you're only allowed to eat one fish a year. Uh, it's recommended that you only eat one fish a year caught in the inlands of South Carolina because it's so polluted.
That yeah, yeah, absolutely. One fish a year. In certain areas, it's one fish a month, and some places it's one every 6 months. It really just depends.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
I've
different
dealt with
areas, different layer. Yeah, yep. Green catfish, blue waffle. What's
I
up,
I
Billy?
typically fish. I typically fish the watery because there's a lot less pollution, but there's still
Watery.
pollution. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once I learned about what Santee Cooper did and what the paper company did.
Santee Cooper's on watery now.
Mm,
Yeah, a lot of things
really?
have changed, but watery is probably one of the most uncontaminated river lake systems out there.
So they probably yeah. So
As
they had to
far as
clean up their
South
act.
Carolina.
Yeah, they had to clean up their act and get it together. Okay, that's good. Because I literally found trailers full of old leaking mercury, leaking transformers in the woods. I mean, ancient, old, leaking everywhere. Mercury, see the mercury coming out of the transformer into the water pool underneath the fucking trailers. Just you're like, oh shit, this is not good. I gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah. So whenever I stopped going up to Wateree fishing, at the time there were people dropping off barrels of nobody knows what they were, but there was probably like 500 barrels, and they were sitting, within a mile of the lake and river.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Once you find out what everybody's done, even before all this stuff that we're facing now, our land has been. I mean, Cleveland here back in the 30s, they had a river that caught fire. The whole fucking river.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
from like some kind of solvent company or something. I don't know. I remember in Tennessee growing up, there was a tannery, and they were dealing with hogs, and it was they were butchering hogs and all that, and they dumped everything into the river, to the Forked-Deer River, and just poisoned everything, poisoned the whole damn land for years to come. They're still fucking, and they've been out of business for a long time. But yeah, I mean that was back in the
Yeah.
1800s when they started that shit.
Yeah, you remember that I can't remember where it was, but there was a molasses plant that uh, it basically flooded the whole town with molasses, and
Oh God.
you know,
Oh, I heard about this. Oh, this is kind of fucked up too. You guys like Jack Daniels? You heard about this story? Jack Daniels. It's in
I like
Lynchville,
that.
Lynchville,
Oh
Tennessee.
yeah, the bourbon fungus stuff
Yes, yes. There's literally an actual
or whiskey
fungus
fungus.
growing from their process that they've been doing there for how many years? 150 years? I don't 100 years. I forget.
Yeah,
80 years.
they started build they started trying to build new shit, and it started spreading more, which is what caused the problems. They were trying to build like a new warehouse or something.
Oh, okay. So they had it contained and it got loose, or they vented
Something
it or
along those
something.
lines.
Yeah. Because it's
Yeah.
a mold. They're trying to treat for the mold, and it gets out and just goes crazy.
Yep.
Takes over the
Basically.
town.
Yeah.
Some drunken
It
fungus.
started. It started landing on people. It started taking over people's mailboxes and cars. Like it was turning them black. Black spots all over them, and it was
Yeah.
kind of growing from there.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. It's crazy.
Yeah. Just the reason to raise prices. Yep. Just the reason to raise prices.
Just the reason to
More
raise prices.
bullshit. I
Yeah.
didn't see who said it, but yeah, it makes sense.
Let's see. That was Kia Chris. The whiskey's fine. Oh, Mrs. P, the whiskey is perfectly fine, right? Jack Daniel's whiskey is just perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's
Yeah,
outside,
it is.
outside that bottle,
I,
everything is mold.
I
Drunken
love
zombie
some whiskey
fungus.
now.
The Catawba.
Beer,
Okay.
you're in the clear.
Yeah. Okay. Prepping Plumber says the Catawba River from Fishy Creek Dam to Watery Dam. Then it's called Watery Dam Santee. It's actually the Catawba River, and it's not clean. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Coming from North Carolina.
Just, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I've always eaten catfish and bass and brim from certain parts of it, but they've always been clean bass and brim and catfish.
Oh man, I
from
miss I miss catfish, bass, and brim. Yep. Brim fire, having a brim. We would catch so many brim, and you just you take the back of your knife, you scrape the things off, you put a stick in them, you might gut them,
and you
and you
fry
just
each side of
put
them.
them right on the fire, right there on the fire, let it cook, and there you go. There's your little snack. Brim are amazing, and sometimes they can get as big as your hand.
I got a story about that. I caught a brim about as big as my hand, and I was way past being sober, and I ate the damn thing half raw, and it kind of blew my mind. But everybody was amazed that I was able to stomach it. I guess.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just ate it. I've done that.
Dude, I didn't gut it or anything. It was a terrible idea.
Yeah, it is.
But
It's terrible taste. Yeah, I've done the I messed up and almost I ate a raw jack oyster off of uh, a pier that had been sitting out in the sun, and it almost killed me. It,
Ooh.
it almost fucking killed me. I
Oh,
had poisoning and everything. I was like, oh, puking. I was going out. I think I had a seizure. Yeah, stroking out. I,
damn.
I survived the night though, but I'll never do that again.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah. I've never dealt with that kind of
When
hardship.
we were in the Marine Corps, we ate a raw rabbit we caught. We
Oh,
caught it,
okay, yeah, yeah.
drank its
You
blood.
gotta slice it up. You gotta slice it up real thin and stuff.
Well,
You know.
first we cut its throat and drank its blood in a big circle. This was out in the woods. Yes, we were fucking around. We were out in the bush, for like a month at a time, just sitting there. What are we doing? Fuck, man, we're just sitting there. So hey, we started fucking hunting and we started moving around in groups and hunting and grabbing stuff, trying out all these little traps and shit, you know. Because you have people there that are like, oh yeah, I went to survival school. I can show you something. You're like, oh yeah, come on,
Being
let's go.
men.
So yeah, we and then of course we after we drank the blood, then we chopped it up and put it on the fire. I think somebody put the bunny on his hat, was wearing it, got in trouble for it. What the fuck is that? Bloody rabbit on his helmet.
That's not regulation, sir. Yes, sir.
But that's fucking badass. Goddamn Marines.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we used to do they used to call them Ranger Snickers. And we used to do it with just any kind of, but imagine a lizard about this size, about the size of this pan, and you just literally grab it by its head like this. You pop off the head, you sling out the guts, and you throw it down your throat. That's a Ranger snack or Ranger Snickers. And we would try that, but there's some lizards you should not eat.
Yeah, I always called it Mexican lunch because I've only seen Mexican dudes do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Dude, they'll
yeah,
snatch that motherfucker up. Yep, yep.
swig it down with some beer.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm gonna stay on here, and if my phone ends up dying, I really appreciate you having me up, man. It's been a
Yeah,
great
cat.
conversation,
Hell yeah,
but
man. This is
my
really good.
phone may die soon, so that's just a heads up.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to drop the link if your phone goes off. So I might, well, since I have you here, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna try to drop the link, and then it's your show.
All right, cool. I'll try not to embarrass you too much.
All right, here we go.
Well, all right. Shad's gonna figure out how to drop the link to everybody. He's probably gonna have to jump over to YouTube to make sure that happens. So I'm gonna try and keep things going here for him. I've really enjoyed the conversation. Uh, it's been a good time. We've talked about a lot of good stuff. Oh no, it looks like it may close on us. Mexican piss beer, good convo. Hey, thanks, Region. I'm glad he invited me up, and I've really enjoyed myself. It's cool just being real, talking about some shit, and having people to agree, throw their opinion in on the matter. I got whipped with oh no, you got to shoot those iguanas, man. I hear they're good eating and they taste like chicken. I'm gonna try and figure out the comments here. Uh, they keep popping in and popping out, so this is new to me. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So in Grand Cayman, it keeps popping up. Grand Cayman Islands, something. That was Miss Prep and Plumber. Uh, Well, on an acre, bought a camper, moved out on it. Some crackheads burnt my stuff down, so I've been waging war on everybody. Just leave me the hell alone. Let me live my life. And if you impede on me and mine, there's going to be problems. That's just pretty much where I don't know about everybody else, but just trying to take care of my fam and everything and enjoy the life that I do have to live and try and show my kids a little bit of how to stick up for themselves and you know
Hey, there I am.
you don't have to be ashamed of it, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes, and just wear it like a badge because sometimes that's all you got. Glad to see you back.
Hey,
I tried to keep things going for you. I was talking a
right
little
on,
bit.
right on. I think I texted the link. I hope I did it right to Mrs. Prepping Plumber. So Mrs. Prepping Plumber, I believe that is the link, and please share it out and about. Uh, yeah, we got. It might work. I don't know. Last time it was a pain in the ass, but yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah. Hey,
never been
thanks.
live on YouTube, but Restream and StreamYard are really easy to work. They're a lot easier to work, and it doesn't take too much thing. Like I get on Google, I look up Restream or StreamYard, and then I go live. So it doesn't take any data or any of that off my phone. But it does suck a lot of battery while I'm live.
Yes. I've figured it out though. I've got me a badass charger. The badass charge. It's from Blinken. But I can literally it's charging my phone as I'm going live. Got a big heavy duty thing. I pay like $10 for it. So but it's working pretty good. I when I started this live, I was at 65%. I am now at 85%. So it,
Oh, when I started
it
this
works.
live, I was at 19%. Now I'm at 11%. But I did
Oh
go up to
shit.
24. I did go up to 24. I just got off the charger. It started raining. I'm dodging rain right now so I can smoke a cigarette.
I want to smoke a cigarette too, but I don't know. It could be nice. To go out here. It's 30 something degrees. See if it's snowing. Not yet. Not yet. Snow.
Not yet. I changed my mind. It's cold.
Oh, it's like it's dropping down. It's in the 30s. I don't know where, but
Yeah, you said it's gonna snow tonight for you, right? It'll
yeah,
probably snow.
yeah. It's raining right
Bummer,
now. It's been
man.
raining all day. It's kind of stopped raining, so I'm kind of thinking it's going to stop raining and then start snowing. That's usually how it works, I guess.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. It's worse than getting shafted. It's been over and taking a fist.
Oh, I like it though. I mean, it's great, great.
I'm not a fan of the cold, but that's my opinion. I don't. I'm a small. I don't do well with the cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel you. You can. It's all in the way you. It's a part of a training. You can do it.
Yeah, no. If I was gonna do well in the cold, I would look like Kenny from South Park. You remember when his mom's trying to push his arms down and shit, and they keep popping back up?
Yeah. Sometimes that's what's needed. Oh, we got a nice wind going. We got a breeze.
I dress in layers when it's cold.
Oh yeah. I mean, I call it. Well, it's all about the hoodie life here, because everybody's got a hoodie.
Damn right. Yeah, I rock a
I see
hoodie
people
hard.
wearing
I
hoodies.
love rocking a hoodie. It always hides my pistol. I can rock a
Yeah,
hoodie and tuck it in my pocket, and nobody ever knows I'm carrying a damn pistol.
that's right. Yep.
There's no, I don't know.
Oh
Damn it,
yeah, I've done it.
my brain kind of goes blank, but it doesn't show a profile when you wear some
Right.
loose clothes, man. It's nice.
It's not printing. It's called printing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wear
Imprinting.
my
That's
whole
it.
belt. I'll wear my whole belt sometimes. I mean, everything like flashlight, fucking extra mags, fucking knives, drop bags, a medical kit, you know, all that, tourniquets,
Oh
all
yeah.
that stuff. Boom. And
But
throw a hoodie on, it's okay, you know.
damn right. That's the best thing about wintertime, man. You know, you don't imprint because there's more layers to hide whatever you may or may not be carrying, and that's nobody's damn business.
Yeah. Oh, Mrs. P, you didn't get it? That wasn't you? Who did I text this link to? Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Region 9.
Gotta be
Region
careful.
9 till I die. I'm digging me some Region 9 here. Fuck those motherfuckers. What are we talking about? I've been watching some of
Yeah,
these yeah. Crazy Chicken Man.
that's how I feel too. Fuck those motherfuckers, especially government.
I like what Crazy Chicken Man says. It should be 71 degrees all across the planet. We are aliens.
Must be, they're finding a lot more stuff on Mars. Makes you wonder for sure. You know, obviously we've been places.
Prepping Plumber. Oh, I texted it Prepping Plumber. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Get him up here. He's cool as fuck too.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
They're my neighbors. They're up in northeastern South Carolina, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yep. They're in the north. Yeah.
Yeah.
Region 9. Region 9 wants to know if does the vax status apply here? Yes, it does. Yes, you must be fully unvaccinated.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, you've got to be
Oh, I
fully
don't care.
vaccinated to leave a comment. I'm just kidding.
You have to be fully unvaccinated to leave a comment. Yes. Oh, I don't care. I mean, you want to take the juice, that's fine. Not for me. And of course, it was all about power and control. It wasn't about, hey, let's do public safety. No, it was about power control and death, taking charge.
Fear and division, man. Now, the war might be masked versus unmasked. That's kind of how messed up. I mean, that's how messed
See,
up
that's kind of
things are.
fucked up too, because I wear a mask when I fight. A balaclava.
Oh, word.
So
In high school, I developed some wrestling gear or wrestling stuff. I drew it up, and there was the suit, and there was a mask, and everything matched. Your elbow guards, your shin guards.
oh, you
If you
went
need the
straight up
leg
American
brace.
lucha. You went luchador, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I was always passionate about that shit. One
Oh yeah.
time I showed up to a summer wrestling tournament and I wore a Spider-Man costume just because I thought it was fun.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a lot of Spider-Man. You see it in
Yeah, nobody
BBJ.
knew who I was.
Yep,
Nobody
you
knew
see it
who
in
I was
BBJ.
until they caught me outside smoking a cigarette.
That's funny.
I can't believe you could go in there and wrestle those guys like that and smoke a cigarette
Well, it's your rash
afterwards.
guard, right? It's your rash guard. That's what I was told. It's a rash guard. Oh, okay.
True.
Full body rash guard.
Yeah, it helps. Hey, for sure, man. I used to get a bunch of rashes on my chin and stuff. That might be why I can't. My beard grows all patchy. Who knows?
Right. Mass tards. Smoking desert flower. Discernment files. Yes.
By desert flower, do they mean peyote?
I don't know. Okay, Mrs.
Desert
P.
flower.
Okay, good. It sends me to join when I. Okay, good. So that's it. The link is out there. That I'm thinking that's confirmed. That's the link. Because it's asking you to join. It's not asking you to please stand by or troubleshoot some shit. So the link is out there. Guys, copy that link. And so when Kat gets off of here, I can only take one per. One guest at a time. That's the thing. With this
Well,
YouTube.
dude, I'll jump off if somebody else wants to come up. I have no problem with that.
No, that's cool. Stay on as long as you like. But I think going forward, thinking about this. I am going to have to do some kind of time limitation, but I don't know how to do that because I don't have a concept of time. I guess I
Understood.
need like a
Hey,
timer.
if you get on StreamYard and stuff, you can, and if you pay for it, you can invite more guests. But if you don't pay for it, I think you can have up to 6 guests on Restream. That's what I was using, Restream, and I can bring six
Right.
people up, and we can all hang
I
out and
thought
have a
about
good
Restream.
time. So
I looked at it. Yeah.
yeah, I like Restream because it doesn't give me the limitations like StreamYard does. StreamYard, I can only go live for 20 hours or something, or
Right.
but
Okay.
I never get to
Maybe I should
20
look at
hours. I go live for an hour. I don't log out of the thing, and then I'm kind of screwed from that point. I can't go live again. But I'm gonna get off here because my phone's at like 3%. So
Oh, damn.
yeah, definitely bring somebody else up, brother.
All right, everybody. Cat without a hat, man. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. It was a great
Much
time. Great time.
much
Much love.
much
Indeed.
love. I've enjoyed all this, bro. Take care.
All right. Take care, Cat. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Oh yeah. So I think now we can confirm if this link works. Yeah. What's up, KP Heathen? Faith Faith, Leatherback Shad, who can only take one at a time. All right. Rooster, what's up? You know, it feels really good out here. The wind is blowing. It's kind of warm. Uh, Chicken Man. Yeah, one day I was in a head-on. I left part of my goatee sticking in the dash, and my hairline sticking out the windshield, sticking in the windshield. Oh damn! Right on. Thank you, Kat. All right. Yeah, the wind is blowing. I want to see what temperature it is. I have a thermometer here. Let's see here. You guys use your light. We're almost at 50 degrees. It's warmed up. Oh wow. Oh, my butt is wet. That's okay. Uh, only dead shad swim with the flow. Oh, totally made it. Uh, oh man, set this up here. My butt is wet. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, it sucks. Number 64, Chevrolet Rise, pick up. Oh, where's my beer? Where's my beer? Oh, God. Oh, it's behind the camera. Look at that. Number 64 is the temperature here. That's crazy. Oh man, I love it. Snowing on my smoke. Oh no, Kia Chris. See if I can set this up right. See, the funny thing is, I learned too. I wish I could take a picture of what my phone is doing. My phone is like, like you hold your phone, what you're doing. And then I'm over here, I'm up top, and then the guest is at the bottom. But when it translate over here, over to YouTube, it's side by side. Uh, I know I'm wet assed. I'm just gonna suck it up. Crazy Ticket Man, the calm before the storm. Could be. Soggy bottom shed. Mm. I had a pillow on the chair over there, and well, it got wet, of course. So, wow, damn. So if anybody would like to come up, please feel free. Oh. I guess it's not working. All right. So yeah. Welcome to Lackluster Fridays. Thumbs down. Fuck you. Congratulations, you survived the week. The weekend is now yours. Oh man, it's been one of those weeks too. And for me, it's been tax week. So it's been just stupid. Positions, Chad, positions. Oh God. Uh, He had a wet one. He's trying to cover it up. Men of comment sorrows. Hey, some things I'm okay with being uncomfortable. I really am. I'm okay with it. It sucks, but you guys just suck it up. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the days of, when I did this shit, sleeping in the rain. Boom. Thank you, cat. Sleeping in the rain, and they had a saying, it's not cold till the water hits your asshole. And you're sitting there and you're just freezing. Yeah, you're not freezing just yet. It's your whole body is inundated. And it's you're wet and you're just waiting. The only thing not wet is your asshole, and you're trying feverishly to keep that dry, because that keeps it warm. But as soon as that water hits it, boom, everything's cold and you're freezing. You're like, then the suck begins. You know, then the suffering begins, the true suffering. And then you're just miserable. You're like, but you just keep carrying on, and after a while, you're just like, fuck it, I'm wet, it's whatever. You start finding ways to have fun, you know. Shed of constant sorrows for all his days. Well, no, I mean, you got to find comfort. I mean, it's that we are creatures of comfort anyway. So I mean, yeah, I could easily, just take off my pants and put on a nice pair of warm sweatpants, turn up the heat a little bit, and just hang out. Put on my pink fuzzy bunny slippers, and just curl up with a nice book, and drink some hot cocoa. We could always do that, right? I mean, you could always do that. That's the great thing about having this world that we live in. We have brought the level of comfort, to the likes of which the history of the world has never seen. For a lot of people, convenience. Yeah, convenience makes us weak. So it's good to feel the wet, to feel the cold. Uh, it is good to feel that. You should get out there and get uncomfortable. I actually thought about going for a little run in this shit. I used to fish for shad. That is the most stinkiest, slimiest I've ever touched. If you're mad at someone, you leave that in their trunk. Oh, yes, indeed, chicken man. Yes, indeed. Woo. I've done that. Absolutely. That's a great story too. There was a guy that this girl had this bullshit fucking crack addict boyfriend, and he was causing trouble in the neighborhood. Nobody liked him, and eventually she kicked him out. And because she would talk to us. Um, but so I took a bunch of fish guts and fish skeletons and fishes and stuffed them into a. She kicked him out and she put all his stuff outside. And from time to time, he would come back and pick up his stuff. So there was still a suitcase out there, and I just packed it full of raw fish guts, and it sit out there in the hot sun, South Carolina, 90 degrees. And the girl was so spiteful, she let it sit there for a week, stinking up the place. The whole neighborhood was stinking. It was bad, and she kept walking by, going, serves him right. And she would walk right back in the house. She would walk outside, go, and she would smile when she would smell the stench. I was like, what the fuck? Damn. I don't know who was worse, me or her. But yeah, he got the message. uh, yes, indeed, folks. Welcome to Lackluster Friday. And like I said, it's been tax week, man. Uh, yeah, Mrs. P. Yeah, it's bad. And it's a lot of it. That's the thing. It's a lot of it. We're catching spot tails, uh, you know, 12 to 14 inches long, that big around, flounder, so you can imagine all the carcass that was left after you clean it, and do all that stuff. Oh man, old clams. Oh man, that would be the worst. Uh, Putting fish in hubcaps is a whole dirty trick. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Yep. I've heard about that. Somebody stuffed somebody's air conditioner full of fish guts, in South Carolina. And so, in the summertime, it's 90 degrees, 100 degrees, you know, your car turns to like a oven, a putrid fish oven. Oh, terrible. Independent United. Uh, like wet sand in a sandwich bag. Just don't do it. Billy, sometimes I do. Yeah. Dead crab under the car seat. Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah, of course they're gonna draw flies and maggots and all that, and other things too. Um, you know, we didn't have bears, but we had raccoons, and raccoons would tear shit up. Independent Mini United. Oh no, essence of skunk in one guy's car. That's got to be horrible. No cleaning can take it away. It has to wear off. Oh my god. Is it bitching? We pay taxes. Fascist Joe sends it off to Ukraine. Damned. What more could you ask for? Ask for. Right. And so I shared it in one of my community pages, in my community, on my community page, redacted, I think it is. But yeah, it's the Ukrainian system. All our money is going to fund this huge experiment, uh, total cyber inclusiveness. Billions upon billions of dollars. You can, if you have a cell phone, you have money. It's everything's done off your cell phone. Everything. Uh, your medical, everything, and it doesn't matter where you go. You don't even have to have an address or anything. They already know who you are. You're biometrically scanned. You are now a product of this. It's called DIA, like DIA, DIA. And yeah, look into it. It's fucking nuts. It's everything off the weave, all that. Pure blood. Hey, what's going on? Sounds like the night of the blue waffle. Wolf piss is pretty potent. Damn. Oh my god. I remember the deer skunk too. The deer piss, like the horny deer piss. Threw it on somebody. The horny doe piss. Yeah. Yeah. Rutting. You get a doe. You get a buck running after you. No. Uh, oh my God! Welcome to Lackluster Fridays. Buck lore, yeah, deer pee, uh, diak, diak, and of course it's Ukrainian. Uh, and it's also they also use it for war because it's a network, right? Oh shit, pure blood, really? Random Gene Lynn in the house. Yes, welcome. So how do I get a link to people? Uh, Tink number 69, doe in rut. Black bass hormone is rancid. Oh damn. Ooh. If you're eating a pink taco and it smells like 3 days shed in the baking sun, run, son, run. Oh my god. That's great. Yeah, the stinky things. Uh Gotta keep it pure, right? I have to say Africa stank. Africa's steak was bad. It was bad. It was trash, fecal matter, piss, and dead bodies, and human dead bodies, animal dead bodies. Just dead bodies smell everywhere. Oh my god, and horrible. Post in chat. I cannot post it in chat. Yeah. Uh, I Mrs. P and uh Mrs. P and Mr. P have the links, I think. But I guess it's not working, huh? Yep, wet dead bodies. I mean, the everything. It was, it was horrible. But you got used to that smell. I could not get used to the fecal matter smell. The shit smell. I can't get used to that. That's horrible. Uh, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's how it has to work. Well, we did it. We did it last time and it worked. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this again. All right, I tell you what, folks, stand by. We're gonna try this again. So that means I'm going to fade. I'm gonna freeze on you. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm back. I think. So somebody got it. I think it was you, Mrs. P, or it might have been you, Mr. P. I don't know. We shall see. I need to read up on it. Maybe there's a you got to keep it fresh or something. Oh, rooster. Oh, I've been there too. That's, you know what? I mean, that's not so bad. Shad sleeping. That's not so bad. Baby shit is not. Yeah, okay. Baby shit's pretty bad. Baby shit is pretty fucking bad. It is. Uh, but it's fresh, so it's okay. The old the old shit stinks. I don't know what it is about the old shit. Old shit that's just been festering for days. That stinks. Baby shit, yeah, you gotta. That's when you put on the gloves and the mask and the hazmat suit, and you're like, okay, I'm going in. And you've got tongs and you're pulling back everything, like with tongs and hazmat, and you got claxons going off. Yeah. Yeah. All right. There it is. Mrs. P threw it out there. See if that works. Welcome to Lackluster Fridays, folks. Dead man stash. Uh, 2 or 3 years old. These kids are machines. Oh yeah. I've been on that duty before. Yep, poop duty. It's just one of those things. Uh join. Okay, cool. Join page. It's the invite. It comes right off the screen. That appears to work. Most distasteful, very distasteful. Never taste it. And sometimes it does. There's a story going around where I literally kicked my aunt, and well, my foot had something on it, and I kicked her in the mouth. Yeah, and so yeah, I must have kicked myself from down there, and or she got it on my foot or whatever, and I kicked it. Uh, my Friday wasn't lackluster, thanks to you, Matt Shad. Thanks to you, Shad. Thanks to you, Kat. You made it. You made it as well. So yeah, badass. Damn, how do I do this? I need technical support. No, nope, no makeup, hair thrown in a bun. Right, right, Mrs. P. Yeah, there you go. There's another ritual that women have to do when they come home, right? Take everything off their face, hair goes in a bun somewhere, yeah, the pants come off, just a shirt or a tank top. Got any recipes for prairie dog? Recipes. Sage. Yeah, throw some sage on it. Right? It's everywhere. And mesquite. Sage or mesquite. There you go. Pretty dog. And hot sauce. Yeah, there you go. Over a campfire. What could go wrong? Uh, a sick dog, a boxer. that attack would break out in the cage and get them stinky while they at work, shred them on the thing. Easy protein, you whistle, they look at you. Mm. Yeah, I remember that. I also remember having to move it out of my way, in the in the bathroom. You're like, can I just keep my fucking, mouthwash right here, please? Why does it have to have this, like, this rag, this face cleaning rag? It looks like somebody took and went like that, and there's the face, there's the eyes, there's the lips. And it's laying on a tub of something, some kind of makeup remover. Yeah, anyone? Blackened prairie dog, nom nom. Yes, hit the link, see if it works. This is all kind of an experiment, a re-experiment, a learning process, right? This is my third time trying to do this damn live stream. Uh, you want some stinky farts, eat pickled eggs, and drink beer the next day. People will stay away. Yes, KP Heathen. I work with somebody like that. Yeah, rabbit tastes a lot better. It sure does. Pickled eggs. I like pickled eggs. I got some pickles here. Cat without a hat. There you go. Drop that link. Cat used that link to get on. So that might work. We had a shepherd that would eat his, oh God, it was kind of the puke it lavender and loved it. Oh God, rooster. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah. Kennel dogs. Yeah. I've had to work a bunch of hunting dogs. These were professional hunting dogs, right? Thoroughbred professional hunting dogs, and they're in a big old kennel thing. It's like 7 or 8 of them. Some were two. Most of them were two to a kennel. Some dogs you couldn't, kennel with other dogs, so they were by themselves. But they had a big area covered. It was still outside, but and I had to wash it off. I was at one of my jobs as a kid. Is I had to wash the poop and feed the dogs and all that. And literally, they had a concrete pad, that their dog house set on. One of the weirdest things I ever experienced as a kid, I thought was like fucked up, was that one of the dogs had died in the middle of the night or something. When it had died or something, we don't know why. And the other dog was eating it. They were friends. They were friends, and the dog was eating his friend or her friend. There were two females, I think. Yeah. So I was like, man, that's fucked up. That kind of got me. Kind of got me as a kid. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's given me this option to share, so I can. Ooh, how about? No, that's not it. It's add guest. Okay, here we go. Okay, I emailed it. I emailed it to Mrs. P. I can email it, but I have to have you in the contacts. Okay. All right. So I've got to up my email game. Got to up my email game somehow. And so yeah, it literally I hit it gave me options when I hit share. Lavender, yeah. Sorry, babe, I'm a puke on spot rooster. Ron Jeremy of puke. Hey, Hey, the hedgehog rocks, man. The hedgehog is a hero. Really is. He is about the ugliest, out of shape motherfucker you ever seen in his life. Yet he was banging the beauties. I mean, just laying the pipe, and getting rich. The hedgehog. Yeah, welcome to Lackluster Fridays. And like I was saying, I was dealing with taxes all week. Like I had to take off from work to do these damn taxes. And I'm on day 3. And I'm looking at day no, I'm yes. No, yes. Day no, I'm on day 2. I'm on day 2 of taxes and I'm looking at day 3. He's going to prison for rape now? No. Uh they threw Ron in Happy Acres. Oh damn. And now I have to call. Well, actually, I did all the things, and now I have to wait like 3 weeks uh, to get everything finalized. So you know, or I can play the online game, dealing with actually this time around dealing with the actual IRS, talking to them, and doing all that stuff. Uh, it was a far better experience this time. I have to say. Usually, and the lady that's been helping me with my taxes, she's a great lady. I love her. Uh, she's old. Her title is tax master advisor. I'm like winning. I got the best. Hell yeah, I got the best. So yeah, so but I still had to I still had to pay the I still had to call the IRS and talk to them and all this. And so give it 3 weeks, or I can brave the internet, which I hate doing, getting on the internet and doing filling out stuff. It sucks. Uh, I hate it, and I told the lady on the spot. I says I suffer from paperwork frustration syndrome. She's like, "What? Really? I never heard that." She's like, "I totally understand." It's like, "Yeah, I you know, paperwork, uh, paperwork madness or anger. Really, really, I get really fucking mad. Really, just it definitely ignites me. I'm just like ah. Uh, but but it's a good practice. It's a good practice to be calm, and also to try to be accurate because you're getting asked questions. All these stupid questions. And for me, I'm like, what do you mean? What's my fucking name? What's my mom's name? All this. I'm in, I'm in and out like burger biatch. I've reached the pinnacle of American dream. I'm getting a minivan. Congratulations, discernment files. Yes, indeed, you are now in the minivan club, and those things are badass. If you ever been passed by a minivan doing 200 miles an hour, it's crazy. And the whole time there's a mom in there, and she's got kids that are literally you can see them in front of you. They're literally bouncing around inside the minivan, and the minivan is driving like this, all this. And the lady, the mom driving it, she's in the back smacking people. She's wiping noses. She's giving a sippy cup, and driving and on the cell phone at the same time, and probably doing her makeup at the same time. You're just like, what the fuck? But it's doing 100 miles an hour, like whoop, whoop, whoop. She's going through traffic like Mario Andretti, and you're like, whoa, what did I just experience? Damn, minivans. It's red too. I haven't seen it yet. It's a surprise. Kia Chris, I identify as a size 1 thong. What's a size 1? Size 1 is small, right? Yeah, size 1 is small in thongs. Right? That's very small. Damn. That's like a teeny weeny thong. That's not that's like floss. Uh You might be. Yeah, I think you're right there, discernment. And we've seen the minivans that have been converted over to work to contractors. You know, you love your mini brain. Are you talking about Pigpen, Ron Jeremy? Ah, Pigpen, Ron Jeremy. We were, yeah. But I have to say that work was really really um, you know it's Cleveland butt floss, yeah. Work was like, yeah, we understand, you gotta I took a day off, I took a half day off, and then today, oh yeah, it's been 3. Yeah, it took basically a yeah, today I had to leave at like, early from work, uh, from the end of work. So, but nothing was really going on. And they're like, yeah, 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 that's cool. They still gave me a hard time. Uh, that's kind of how it is around here. People are just kind of like, what the fuck, you fucking lazy bastard. Okay, bye. You know, I kind of cuss you out a little bit, give you a hard time, bust your balls. But I guess that's how they show their affection around here. Only 3% of men can do that. What are we? I seen a woman driving down I-85 Charlotte, North Carolina, with kids showing out while she was eating a damn bowl of cereal. That's right. She's fed everybody else, but she hasn't eaten yet. So she's got to get it in. Region crazy. Sorry. Welcome to crazy. Oh, wow, I'm curious. Sounds like my fam adventures lady can't drive. Usually that's me. That's only 3% of men can do that. Oh, okay. That's right. Hashtag mom's life. I mean, seriously. Men, how do we drive? How do we drive? We drive with focus and purpose and direction. We're like, or you get too close, Oh wow! Listen to the sound of that. We're hitting the RPMs now. Oh, we're getting the curve. Whoa! We're focused in the experience. We're enjoying it. So and then you have like that hashtag mom life where they're fucking microtasking like a motherfucker. You know, doing 20 things at once while driving. Craziness. Oh yeah, Kia Chris. I had 2 years worth, so I'm a big mess. And the IRS rejected it, and so now I got to keep going back. That was me and my 6.4 392 Challenger, right? Yeah, I mean something's really cool about driving a car like that. You're like, oh yeah, Town and Country is great. Wow, Chicken Man. They kiss my. Wow, right on. I have not filed taxes since 2010. They can kiss my white lily ass. You can steal my money, but you can't make me give you my money. Do you voluntarily? Wow. Fuck yeah. I'm giddy. I've been driving shitbach too long. Shitbach. Damn. That's pretty harsh there, Chicken Man. Why they gotta be Jew? Why can't they be anything else? See, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't. You talk about the that. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It could be. There could be that aspect. But I've met Israeli mafia. I've met the Russian mafia. I've met Ukrainian mafia. I've met fucking Myrtle Beach mafia. I mean, everybody's got their mafias. Everybody's got their little shit, and that's how they do business. Now you want to talk big time, it's I think it's you talk about the royal families and all that. I mean, you want to get in conspiracy theory, sure. They got the Myrtle Beach Mafia. But I mean, it's actually kind of, when you get small time like that, it is actually like a small time kind of community, that's been, cartelled. HQ is City of London. Lone Wolf, Kevin Hat is trying to get my help together before heading down there. Hey, what's up, Lone Wolf? They worship money. I feel sorry for them. Right. And so, we could always just walk away. Yeah, because they are tiny hat Jews. Oh, I met Iranian mafias. I met, there's all kinds of different cliques. And you're just like, really? And there's cliques in other countries, that just it just keeps going. You're like, man, wow, the Giuseppe clique, the Giuseppe clan, you know, and you're like, what? Who are you guys? We've been here for 500 years. Okay, you know, everybody buys our meatballs because nobody else sells them. I had a run with the Dominicans, right? You mean Jujubes? I loved them as a kid. Yeah, there you go. I mean, discernment files. I mean, you hate the Haitians, the Dominicans. When the Dominicans come to town, oh shit, watch out. But you can probably tell. You can usually tell they're coming because of the smell in the air. That that kind uh, smell in the air. You're like, the Dominicans are here. Oh, yeah, all right. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, right, fellas. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's how it works in a lot of countries. It really is. That's how it works. That the local gang runs the place. You know. Uh, no, I haven't seen this Pure Blood, but we do know that a lot of things are burning. Where are these three oil refineries? Somewhere in the Black Sea, somewhere in Northern Sea, maybe. Uh, I can agree with that chicken, man. I mean, yeah, I mean there is a thing called profiling. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. You want the best lawyer, get a fucking Jew lawyer, right? uh Dominicans had a run in with me. They went back home, right? And yeah, so a lot of times it's like, is it cost productive to go after this? I don't know. Uh, you know, yeah, the risk reward, they have to weigh it because they are a business, right? They might be a family, they might be a gang, but they're still a business. Yeah, MS-13 in LA, I grew up with me. Those those crazy times. Damn, Rooster. Yeah, those guys. I mean, shit. You the they do drive by machete. I mean, that's crazy. Oh damn, Kia Chris. That wall was built by the spawn of fallen angels. Evil wall, evil user. Well, the Romans climbed it fairly well, not fairly easy. Actually, it was the worst fight that the Romans had ever faced, historical wise. When they attacked Israel, uh, when they attacked the city, the walled city, it was the worst fight that they ever had, and it took them a long time to do it. Yeah, I was like, I forget, I forget these things, but yeah. If you ask the Romans about the Jews, you'd be like, "Oh, fuck." Uh, right on, Billy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the thing too. That we fuck up shit when we come to different countries. We're just like, oh, there's gangs here. Oh, that's cool. All right, whatever. We're like, hey, whatever. We get, Americans in the world, wherever we go in the world, we got big dick energy. It's just the way it is. It is. It's just the way it is. I've been challenged. I've been challenged by New Zealanders, by Australians, by Ukrainians, because I did go to Ukraine. By the Netherlands, every by the Greek. I mean, everywhere we went. Even some Okinawans, which I probably won't challenge anymore. Uh, don't tempt the tall redhead, right? Yeah, Billy. They're like, oh shit, fucking Vikings come to town again. Weefers, that's right, the Weefers. Yeah. Yeah, Region 9. So tomorrow is trial by axe, and that's who usually finds their way up on the wall. Is the Weefers. Give them bread and circus. Part Spanish, so I think I'd fit some. Yeah. Oh man, and Spanish. I mean, things going on there now and in history. I mean, you had the Umayyad and the Umayyad and Abbasid Caliphate. Uh, Man, the Moors and the Vikings got to play with the Moors. They brought about the Moors, which was a massive criminal organization, pirate organization, kingdom. They ruled the Mediterranean for hundreds of years. Extorting everyone until the Vikings came to town. Like, oops, sorry. But I mean, the Vikings paid dearly going into the Mediterranean, but they fucked up everything. Everything that had been going on for thousands of years, the way it was. That the criminal organizations were running the world. We fucked it all up in less than a year. What's up, Chris? Yes, Ace. We will start right over. Yes, I am open to suggestions to who will be on the wall for tomorrow. Oh no shit, Chicken Man, right? Yeah, you might get a Mexican tongue tie from the MS-13, but nothing beats getting suicided by Hillary. Man, and they got their hands in all this shit. They got their hands in the Haitian gangs. They got their hands in the Mexican games. I mean, the cartels. The cartels actually literally in Leper Island having vacancies. they outsource. They outsource their dirty work. That's what you do. You outsource your dirty work to a cartel or a gang. Say, hey, here's your mark. Go take care of it, and they do it. Like, okay, it's going to cost you $10,000. In Bitcoin. We should do Alex Murdaugh. Yeah. What a douchebag, huh? Killed his wife and kid. Yeah. Yes, Yuval Harari. Yuval Harari has definitely been on the wall, Region 9. Absolutely. Yeah. Check out Trial by Axe in the archives. Yeah. Yuval Harari, all of them. Tedros. Yeah. They've all made their way up on the wall, and they were judged accordingly. Merrick Garland. We did Merrick Garland. Yep. We did him already, but we can always revisit somebody if they're relevant. We've done Biden, we've done Joe like 3 times. We've done Hillary twice, I think. So I mean, I don't know. Henry Kissinger. I think that's too deep. Region 9. No, we did. I think we did. Yeah, we did him. Yes, because he popped up. He's like 94 years old. Katie Hobbs. I gotta write this shit down. Okay. Cover this. Henry still kicking evil bastard. Yeah. He's like 94 years old. General Milley. We've done General Milley. Yeah. I was thinking the Ukrainian dancing boy. I am. I'm still kind of thinking about the Ukrainian dancing boy. Now, I mean, now Crazy Chicken Man, the Mossad, dirty, very dirty. I mean, Epstein dirty, So John McCain. No, we're gonna leave John McCain alone. Yes, Chris. Yes, I think the Ukrainian dancing boy, but I don't know. He might be too big of a fish to fry. Man, he talk about the grift and the vice. Every time you see him, he cannot go on TV unless he's stoned out of his mind in cocaine. Seriously, he has to be. He stays on. Lori. Yeah, that's right. Lori Lightfoot. I wanted to mention this, and this is one of the things I forgot on Everyday Never Forget is Lori Lightfoot and that mayor that got caught. The mayor of Maryland got caught, being a chomo. Look at that, and guess who endorsed him? The potato, Vicky Nook. Hold on, write this down. Vicky. Who is that? Nook. Nookland. Where's she from? Beetlejuice pulling up a U-Haul at the governor's office, the governor's mansion. Yeah. Yeah, we done Lori Lightfoot too. Yeah, we done her too. Wow. I don't know. I'll check out Vicky Nookland. Victoria Newland. Oh, is that her real name? We've done the New Zealand chick. We've done some Australians. We did a world tour. Joe and Hunter side by side. We've done Hunter Biden. Roman Coliseum, all politicians, Sunday. No holds barred. $25 at the door. Get a free pretzel. That's right, Billy. I dig it. Victoria Newland. Okay. She sounds familiar. Who is Victoria Newland? Sounds familiar. Newland. Okay. South American, which is just changing land. Oh yeah, Chicken Man. I mean, look what they did to. Well, look what they're trying to do to the Netherlands. To the Netherlands. You know, they want to colonize the Netherlands. So they're kicking off all the farmers off their own farms. Oh, she's running Ukraine, Region 9. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Trump will narrate. I can see Trump being a hype man. Sunday, on the lights of the which you've never seen. It's gonna be huge. Newland and McCain. Richard the ground, time to move south. Yeah, and they are. But they hit a roadblock. El Salvador. What's up, Lori? El Salvador has taken control of their own country, and they're making their own prosperity. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Files. You guys were talking about it earlier. Greta. She got arrested again. I didn't care to even look into it. I was like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. You know, I seen her smirking as they were carrying her away. Like, I don't care. Fuck that bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Blah 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 blah. That's her message. So I'm just waiting on her to get pregnant. She's gonna get pregnant. It's gonna happen. BTH in Salvador. I don't know what that is. Can't stop the war machine. The Jew bakers. Oh yeah, we can, Chicken Man. Like I said, just don't system. It's easy. Yeah. We were just talking about me and Kat. Yeah. Trade with your neighbors. Only with your neighbors, your family, and your friends. That's it. Fuck everybody else. But you gotta have the ass to back it up too. You know, when the tax man and the army comes, you got to be able to tell them go fuck off. Macabus. That's the only way it works. You know, a community that stays together, prays together, breathes together, does business together, and defends together. You know, ooh, Denise, that's a good one. That's a hell of a turncoat right there. And he is in the club, Mike Pence. He is. Yes, indeed. Oh shit, folks! I'm feeling adventurous. Yes, indeed, I am. Oh, I am feeling adventurous, and it's not going to be good. Actually, it's going to be really good. Acceptable casualties, right? Yeah. Guess what I got? Ooh. Hi, Jerry. This is not for you. I got my hot pickles. Look at that jalapeno. Just sitting there. Oh, look at this jalapeno. Yeah. It's pointing at you. I'm not going to eat the jalapeno. But I am going to eat a pickle. Oh, it's sealed. They've been sitting in the refrigerator. Oh yeah, nice and sealed. You better run, Sherry. You do not want any of this. I'm telling you. Hey, I give you the pound of flesh. So these things, if you guys haven't seen these things I made, hot sauce. There's two different types of hot sauce in it. There's a whole jalapeno that I stuffed in there, and Worcestershire sauce, and white vinegar, and garlic. Yeah, and homegrown cucumbers. So they've been sitting in there for almost a year. Should use a ghost pepper. Oh, lone wolf, that'd be too much. I think I couldn't stand that. I've had ghost peppers. That's way too much. I don't want to pickle. Just want to ride them motorcycle. Crunchy. Woo! Oh shit. Oh, that's rough. Woo! It is snappy. Woo! My eyes are watering. It's hot. Man, the flavor of it with Worcestershire sauce. I forget what a type of hot sauce it was. I use some kind of hot ass Mexican sauce. I don't know what it was, but I put it in there too. Lemon peppers. Woo, pure blood. Damn. Oh no shit! You're gonna send me some? Oh my god, that'd be awesome. How do I do that? How do I send you some of this? I have 3 jars. I made 3 jars. And these are half-gallon jars. And woo! Oh my god, so good. And I took one to work, and they were gone. They were gone in one day. Those guys were like, "Whoa, hell yeah!" It's got that vinegary hot, so it's different. It's not there is a jalapeno in there. There's a whole fucking jalapeno in there. Uh, but just the flavor. Yeah, I can do it now, Camel Carl. The flavor with the Worcestershire sauce and the garlic, I really love, and the jalapeno with the heat just brings it all in. Mm. Mm. And they get a lot better after the more you eat them. And there is a bit of a, I feel like my nasal passages too. Like my sex life, sour then hot as hell. I watch your videos from seeing you in Corsair, that Cali jar. LOL. Mm. Woo! Hell no, Lone Wolf. My brother grows those. He grows both of that shit. He grows all the hot shit. The Ghost, the Carolina Reaper. He's in Tennessee too. Woo! Mm. And you get that pickling taste, that jittering, pickly taste. Oh man, that'll wake you up. Make you breathe better too. Enjoyment on the way out. He is a good dude. But you know what I love doing is after I eat hot stuff, it's nothing like the taste of a cigarette afterwards. It's really not. Oh, like it's still burning in my mouth. Yeah, and my brother he lives in a very fertile area of the river. So that it's like a delta, an old ancient delta. Yeah, the ghost peppers, the jalapenos are a little bit too hot for me. I mean, no, yeah, the jalapenos. No, habaneros. Yeah, the habaneros. That's pushing it with me. I can go as far as a habanero, but that's pushing it. I like jalapeno. But habanero's got that taste though. You know what I'm saying? It's you can add just a little bit to whatever, like your sauce or your whatever. Oh, it gives it that beautiful kick. Uh, chili powder, cayenne pepper, that's good. That's good. That'll get you too. Echo, hey, you worked oh shit, you worked at Vlasic in the 80s. You know how to stuff a tight pickle jar. Oh damn. Echo, this is not up to your standards then. Really it's not. So I like how the jalapeno is just kind of hanging out, showing its ass, right? Right. And then, party in the front, business in the back, or business in the front, party in the back. I don't know. It's a jalapeno. I don't remember if I took out the seeds. I think I left the seeds in. Uh, why would you waste alcohol that tastes like pickles? Oh, all right. Here it is. Woo! There's the jalapeno. Ooh, I love sriracha. Love me some sriracha. Yeah. There's this I make this thing. It's a garlic. Now I buy it. It's the garlic sriracha. I mix that with butter, the garlic sriracha paste. It's almost like a paste, but I mix that with some butter, and I do stuff with that. Oh God, yeah. So here we go, jalapeno. Woo! I'm gonna put them right back in the jar because that's it. mm, mm. Oh my God. Oh, I just might eat the whole fucking jalapeno. Mm. So you're saying you don't know how to stuff your pickle shad? Yeah, guess not. Mm, mm. Oh, wow. The jalapeno is not that hot. You can put a bunch of red pepper in the bottom with garlic. Yeah, yeah. I see. I love the taste of crushed red pepper. I'll put crushed red pepper on everything. I don't give a fuck. Mm, mm. Man, it's so tasty. All right, back in you go. Oh yeah. What's up, Shane? What is it, Jerry? Girl, be careful of that. It'll hurt you. All right, folks. Where are we at? Woo! Sweating a little bit. A little bit of sweat here. Uh, I used to love me fireballs. Yep, fireballs and Red Bull. Yep. Oh man. Good stuff. What's that? Frank's? What? Oh man, remember the hot Franks? Those were good. I like those hot Franks. Boom, 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 boom. Scorned woman. What, Mac? Ooh, I'd like to know what's in that. Scorned woman. Ooh. Eating a bit of crackers and bread with that. Mm. Valentine hot sauce. Uh, or burning buns. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yep. Cause see, what I'll do in the morning is I'm gonna have eggs and bacon and all that good stuff. Oh wow, folks, it feels great out here. Yeah, feels really good. Oh, oh yeah. Mm. Uh-oh. Where's my lighter? Shit. All right, where's my stash lighter? Mm. It's not. I took it out of my pocket to play with it. How about that? Huh? Yeah, folks, welcome to Lackluster Fridays. We're gonna go out here and check out Cleveland Knights. Cleveland Knights. I know. Hey, welcome to Lackluster Friday. We got the best cinematography ever, all professionally done. Leftover filet for breakfast. Ooh, nice, Mrs. P. Mm. You know what? I want a prime rib or something. Uh, Not yet. Actually, Camel Carl, and actually, it's warmed up. It's like in the 50s. The wind has died down. It is very cloudy, so I don't know. Rooster. Ooh. Valentina hot sauce is good. Yeah, fresh fried pork crackers. Oh, I'll never forget that when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old, having to walk around with my mom all over the city and shit. Jackson, Tennessee, and that's when they had butchers, right? And we went to the butcher shop, and the butcher shop was just a white building, and you walked in there, you talked to a bunch of white men that were wearing white stuff, white hat, and they were cooking and cutting everything. And this guy was literally had a big old vat, huge vat of pork cracklings. He was cooking right there in front of me, and I was a kid. I was just like, I walked in the place, mouth was watering. Never had one. I was like, um, and I'm holding my mom's hand, and she's talking her business. And when a kid speaks, they're like, "Shut up," What do you know? No speaking. It's like, "Mom," I'm pointing at the pork cracklings, and the guy literally just like, while my mom is talking and everybody's talking, the cook literally puts some pork cracklings in a paper bag and hands them to me. Just hands them to here you go. I'm just like, my mom's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's free." It's like, fuck. Fresh out of the oil. Oh my god. Huh. And let's see, there's a I used to do pest control in the morning sometimes. Early morning start, and that's where a lot of these restaurants do their prep. Come in early morning, you do prep. And so these guys, it was a Mexican restaurant, Fiesta Mexicana. I loved it. And you walked in there, and the place is just they're working. You know, they're working their ass off. They're making fucking tons of shit, tons of food everywhere. And one guy, he was on the chips, the tortillas, uh, the chips, the bowl of chips that you get, chips and salsa. He's cooking them up right there, fresh. Boom, boom, boom. And he would hand me a big fucking bag of fresh tortilla chips, man. Oh my god, still warm. Oh, mm. And I would just grab them, just stuff them in my mouth as I was going out the door. Matt Shadows, where all the porta potties are. Oh, damn, pure blood. First time. Was in Tennessee. Uh, we called them we called them chitlins. They were chitlins, and it was the black folks. It was the black folks. It was that time of year. Everybody had chitlins. They were cooking chitlins. The whole neighborhood smelled like chitlins. It did. It was like what the ugh. And it was kind of stinky, but I did try it. They wanted me to try it, and I tried it. I was a kid. I was 15 maybe. I tried it. And it's not my cup of tea, but it was okay. Uh, but I do enjoy uh, brains and eggs. Yeah, brains and eggs is good. Head cheese is good. No, tripe. I even like tripe. Tripe is good. Stinks like hell, but it's good. New York strip. A 10-day hang. No shit, Billy. Mm, chemical. Yeah, sweetbreads. Yeah, brain and eggs, man. Brain and scrambled eggs, really good. And you add sausage to that too. Little bits of sausage. Meat puppet. Hey, what's up? Thumbs down. Fuck you. Where's your general locale, meat puppet? I hope you're traveling well, your journey well. Chicken man. Yep. Yeah. Pickles pig's feet were everywhere. Oh man. The colors in the restaurant were pure from Mexico, right? Oh yeah. And this place, they made their own tequila. Yeah. They were the tequila connoisseur. They made their own fucking tequila and shit. I mean they did it right. They did it right. They had all you can eat buffet on times. I would go there, when I was working. But then I switched over to nights, and I never got to see them. You know, I was walking in, you know, side pork gravy on pancakes. Oh my god, Echo. Yes. So what did I have? I had Jimmy John's. I had the Billy. Yeah, it was called the Billy. How about that? It's roast beef, ham, cheese. The Billy Club. Yeah, it's called the Billy Club. So I had that. Come down and help us finish up these cows, Shad. What are you doing, right? It's been a while since I've done anything like that. I'd like to do it again, just to refresh myself, learn stuff that I had forgotten. See, I'm not a tequila fan. I'm really not. I had a very bad experience with tequila, but I like Patron. I like Patron XO. I like margaritas, uh, but Patron has got to be with salt and lime. Heavy on the salt and lime. I will tell you, Jose Cuervo in a canteen cup is terrible. Don't do it. It's the most terrible tasting. All you taste is the stainless steel. It's horrible. The mixes with the Jose Cuervo, it's disgusting. Casa Amigo. Mm. And I've tried to like other tequilas. Just can't do it. That's right. Mexican food is not Taco Bell. Where's that place I used to go? Cubalinos. I mean, these people, they were straight up Aztec. Uh, oh, really? I like smooth. I like smooth but high octane. Uh oh. dropping stuff. Yeah, folks, the Cleveland Knights, man, it feels great out here. It's like 50 something degrees. It's damp. Yeah, but totally doable. I'll leave the door open. Carne asada. Yeah, you guys are making me hungry. And I just ate a big old meal. Oh, that's terrible. You're getting Calton. Hey, well, enough spices, man. Everything tastes good. Man. The way it works. That's so dirty. Getting sure you some water here. I just see my video. It's all janky. I got the janky video. Well, folks, you know what? I think I'm gonna end this. You guys are making me hungry. All right, Charity. Charity. Oh, there's Charity. Hanging out by the trash can, looking at me. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So I guess the link doesn't work. The dead man's stash is working upon me. Has been working upon me for quite some time. For 2 hours and 16 minutes. So yeah. I'm gonna find something to eat. I don't know. I don't know what I got in here. Some weird stuff. Just ate a pickle, hot pickle, and some jalapeno. So I don't know. I don't know, Ace. I'm thinking Ukrainian dancing boy. Uh, so yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, folks, for hanging out with me tonight. Lackluster Fridays. Thumbs down, fuck you. I see that I have a lot of thumbs up. Oh man. But yeah. Oh, I have a slight headache. That's not good. So yes, folks, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Lackluster Fridays, pretty cool. I tried to do the same thing, but it just didn't work out. So you know, and me brain hurts. Me brain hurts. Me brain hurts. That's a song. I remember this song. Song back in the '80s. Now I know it well. Uh, me brain does hurt sometimes, especially taxes. Oh God, fucking taxes. It is smoke break now. Okay, I go smoke. Good night, Rooster. Good night, Pure Blood. Good night, Echo. Good night, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. Good night, Plumber. Good night, Ace. Good night, Billy. Crazy Chicken Man. Echo. Good night, good night, good night to all of you. Roddy's Rule. We're talking some tequila. Oh, yeah. So, yes, Pure Blood as well. I don't know. I don't know what I'm making. I think it's going to involve some type of cream cheese. So, Camel Carl. Paperwork, anger disorder. I like this. Camel Carl, that's what I suffer from. Definitely. Good night to you as well. So yeah, folks, thank you all very, very much. I'm going to end this live stream now. Have a good night.